हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, गुड मॉर्निंग। फिजिक्स का थ्योरी समझने में जो डिफिकल्टी होता है उसे दूर करेंगे और न्यूमेरिकल कैसे इजीली सॉल्व करेंगे उसे बताएंगे। टुडे विल सॉल्व एमसीक्यू। सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज द टोटल इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स emanating from a closed surface enclosing a alpha particle is option given A, B, C, D. So here option A is correct. Now we'll go for detailed explanation. फ्रॉम गॉस लॉ हम सबको पता है इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स थ्रू एनी क्लोज सरफेस इज इक्वल टू 1/0 टाइम्स ऑफ टोटल चार्ज एनक्लोज्ड बाय द सरफेस। ठीक है, सो फर्स्ट हम लोग टोटल चार्ज एनक्लोज्ड निकालेंगे। सो द अल्फा पार्टिकल कंटेन 2 प्रोटॉन, सो चार्ज ऑफ 1 प्रोटॉन इज प्लस ई, दैट इज ई, सो चार्ज ऑफ 2 प्रोटॉन इज 2e, therefore the total charge of alpha particle is 2e. So the surface enclosing the charge is 2e. So total charge is equal to 2e. So total electric flux through the closed surface phi is equal to 1/0 times of 2e. After simplification here we will get phi is equal to 2e/0. ठीक है, now we will go next question. Question is, a uniform electric field exists in space. The electric flux of the field through the curved surface area of the cylinder with its axis parallel to the field is option A, B, C, D is given. So here option A is correct. In this question, now we will go detailed explanation. In this question it is given the uniform electric field is exist in the space. So say this is the uniform electric field. ठीक है, and the axis of the cylinder is parallel to the field. This is the cylinder. So this is the axis of the cylinder. So the axis of the cylinder is parallel to the field. हम लोग को पता है from the Gauss theorem, total electric flux passing through any closed surface is equal to closed surface integration of E vector dot ds vector. But in this question, it is asking through curved surface only. So we will consider this curved surface only. हम लोग फेस को छोड़ देंगे. This is left face, this is right face. So now we'll select a small area element on this curved surface. So this is the normal to this area element, ds vector, and the direction of the electric field intensity is in this direction. So angle between this E vector and ds vector. E vector is acting in this direction, ds vector is acting in this direction. So angle between them is 90 degree. ठीक है, so phi, that is total electric flux coming out from the surface, is equal to, now अभी हम लोग क्लोज सरफेस को ओपन कर देंगे. सो सरफेस इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ ई वेक्टर ds वेक्टर, ई वेक्टर डॉट ds वेक्टर फॉर लेफ्ट हैंड फेस प्लस सरफेस इंटीग्रेशन ई वेक्टर डॉट ds वेक्टर फॉर राइट हैंड फेस प्लस सरफेस इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ ई वेक्टर डॉट ds वेक्टर फॉर कर्व सरफेस. So we will calculate only for curved surface as per question given. ठीक है, now so surface integration of E vector dot ds vector, this is dot product of the two vector. So E ds cos theta and theta is 90 degree here, therefore cos 90 is 0. So option A is correct. ठीक है, अभी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में जाएंगे. An infinite line charge produces a field of 9 into 10 power 4 Newton per coulomb at a distance of 0.02 meter. The linear charge density is option A, B, C, D given. So here option C, this is correct. Now we'll go detailed explanation. In this question, electric field E is given 9 into 10 power 4 Newton per coulomb. Observation point is at a distance 0.02 meter. ठीक है. So for infinite line charge, we know the relation electric field intensity E is equal to lambda by 2 pi epsilon 0 R. Now we'll multiply 2 both numerator and denominator. Then it will get 2 lambda by 4 pi epsilon 0 R. हम सबको पता है 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 is equal to 9 into 10 power 9. And R is given in this question. Here E value is also given in this question. So putting all these value, and after solving we'll get lambda is equal to 10 to power minus 7 coulomb per meter. ठीक है. Now we'll go next question. This question is now a charge of 17.7 into 10 power minus 4 coulomb is distributed over a large sheet of area for 100 meters square. The electric field intensity at a distance of 10 centimeter from it is given option A, B, C, D, and out of these 4 options, this D is correct. Now we'll go detailed explanation. In this question, charge is given, that is Q is equal to 17.7 into 10 power minus 4 coulomb, and area of the sheet is also given, that is capital A is equal to 400 meters square, and the distance of the point, that is 10 centimeter. So after converting this 10 centimeter into meter, it will 10 power minus 1 meter. So for infinite sheet of charge, we know that electric field at a point is sigma by 2 epsilon 0, and sigma is the charge per unit area. So Q by A, so putting sigma is equal to Q by A, we'll get E is equal to Q by 2 epsilon 0 A. We know the value of Q, we know the value of A, we know the epsilon 0 value, that is 8.854 into 10 power minus 12. So putting all these value and solving, we will get E is equal to 2.5 into 10 power 5 Newton per coulomb. ठीक है. Okay. Now next question is, S1 and S2 are two concentric spheres enclosing the charges Q and 2Q respectively, as shown in the figure. The ratio of electric flux through S1 and S2 is option A given, option B given, C given, and D given. Here option C is correct. Now detailed explanation. So in this figure, concentric spheres means they are having one center, that is same center. So this is one sphere, this is another sphere. So radius of this sphere is R1, radius of this sphere is R2. So inner sphere encloses the charge Q and outer sphere encloses both the charge. ठीक है. Now for surface 1, that is for inner sphere, we will apply Gauss theorem, that is total electric flux through any closed surface is equal to 1 by epsilon 0 times of total charge enclosed. So say electric flux coming out through inner sphere is phi 1. So 1 by epsilon 0 times of total charge enclosed. Total charge is, this sphere is now enclosing this charge, this Q only. So total charge enclosed is Q. So phi 1 is equal to 1 by epsilon 0 times of Q. After solving, we will get Q by epsilon 0. ठीक है. Now electric flux through the surface 2, that means electric flux passing through the surface 2, that is outer sphere, that is 1 by epsilon 0 times of total charge enclosed by this sphere. So this sphere is now enclosing the charge both Q and 2Q. So total charge is Q plus 2Q. Therefore 1 by epsilon 0 times of Q plus 2Q. So after solving, we will get 3Q by epsilon 0. Here it is asking the ratio of the electric flux through S1 and S2. So for S1 surface, phi 1 is equal to Q by epsilon 0. And for S2 surface, phi 2 is equal to 3Q by epsilon 0. After solving, we'll get 1/3. ठीक है? Now we'll go next question. So question is, the electric field components due to and charge inside the cube of side 0.1 meter are Ex is equal to 500x, Ey is equal to 0, Ez is equal to 0. The flux through the cube is option A given, B, C, D. So here option A is correct. Now detailed explanation. In this question given Ex is equal to 500x, Ey is equal to 0, Ez is equal to 0. That means electric field along y-axis is 0, electric field along z-axis is 0. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is z-axis. So electric field along this axis is 0. Electric field along this axis is 0. And electric field only exists along x-axis. ठीक है? So now we'll calculate the total flux through the cube. So the flux only present along x-axis, that is positive x-axis and negative x-axis. ठीक है? Now हम लोग को पता है according to Gauss theorem total electric flux through the surface, here the surface is cube is equal to closed surface integration of E vector dot ds vector. अभी ये closed integration को हम लोग open करेंगे. So since the electric flux exists only for positive x-axis and negative x-axis, so we will take only these two faces. So total flux phi is equal to surface integration of E vector dot ds vector for left face plus surface integration of E vector dot ds vector for right face. ठीक है? This is a cube. In this cube, this face is called left face and this face is called right face. Now dot product of E vector dot ds vector is equal to EDS cos theta. ठीक है? So for left face, select a small area element. This is a small area element and this is the ds vector normal to this area element. Similarly, this is the small area element, so ds vector is the normal to this area element. See here in right face, this is the direction of electric field and this electric field is along the x-axis. This is the normal to this area element. That means this is also along x-axis. Therefore, the direction of E vector and ds vector along same direction for right face here. Now see in the left face, the direction of electric field is in this direction, that is left to right. This is direction of electric field and the normal to this area element is in this direction, that is right to left. That means field is directed along left to right and ds vector is acting along right to left. That means angle between them is 180 degree. Okay? So EDS cos theta, for left face theta is equal to 180 degree and for right face theta is equal to 0. So first we calculate E magnitude, because see here X is equal to 500x given. Here x is the distance of the face from the origin. This is the origin point and this face is at a distance 0.1 meter. So for left face, for this face, Ex is equal to, that is we will put x is equal to 0.1 because this distance is 0.1. So 500 into 0.1. Similarly, for this face, we will take distance from origin, this distance. Because here it is 0.1 meter, from here to here it is 0.1 meter. So 0.2 meter, that is E is equal to, for 500 into 0.2. Now, so E cos theta कांस्टेंट है, इसको इंटीग्रेशन का बाहर लेंगे. सो ई cos थीटा इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ ds इज s. सो ई cos थीटा इनटू s प्लस सिमिलरली ई cos थीटा को इंटीग्रेशन का बाहर लेंगे. देन ई cos थीटा इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ ds इज इक्वल टू s. सो ई cos थीटा इनटू s. सो फॉर लेफ्ट फेस e इज इक्वल टू 500 into 0.1 and theta is equal to 180 degree. S is the surface, the area of each face of the cube is square. So 0.1 into 0.1. ठीक है. Similarly, for right face E is equal to 500 into 0.2, theta is equal to 0 and S is equal to 0.1 into 0.1. After solving, we will get 0.5 Newton meter square per coulomb. ठीक है. Now, another question we'll see. A uniformly charged conducting sphere of 2.4 meter diameter has a surface charge density of 180 microcoulomb per meter square. The charge on the sphere is option A given, B given, C, D given. So here option B is correct. Now we'll see detailed explanation. ठीक है. Here diameter is given, that is 2.4 meter, and surface charge density is given, that is sigma is equal to 180 microcoulomb per meter square. Now हम सबको पता है sigma is equal to q by a. This is sigma is charge per unit area. Here area is the surface area of the sphere, and surface area of the sphere is 4 pi r square. So r is equal to, radius is equal to diameter by 2, so 1.2 meter. So 4 into pi value is 3.14 and r is now 1.2, so it is square, 1.2 square. Now we know sigma value, that is 180 microcoulomb per meter square. Now we know area, so putting these two value, we calculate q. So after solving we will get 3.53 into 10 power minus 3 coulomb. ठीक है. अभी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में जाएंगे. क्वेश्चन इज ए चार्ज q is enclosed by a Gaussian spherical surface of radius r. If the radius is double, then the outward electric flux will be option A, B, C, D given, and here option C is correct. Now we'll go detailed explanation. See here, from Gauss law हम सबको पता है कि total electric flux coming out through any closed surface is equal to 1 by epsilon 0 times of total charge enclosed. Here total flux coming out through the surface is say phi, and the charge enclosed is q. Then phi is equal to 1 by epsilon 0 times of q. Here the flux depends upon the charge. It does not depend upon the size of the surface. Therefore, if radius is doubled, then outward flux remain same. When radius is doubled, the outward flux remain same because the flux is independent of the size of the Gaussian surface. Now next question. This question shows the below distribution of charge. The flux of the electric field due to this charge through the surface is option A, B, C, D given. In this question, these charges are given. These two charges plus q and minus q are inside the surface, and this plus q is outside the surface. So from the Gauss theorem, the total electric flux coming out from the closed surface equal to 1 by epsilon 0 times of total charge enclosed. So first हम लोग total charge enclosed निकालेंगे. Total charge enclosed, that means inside the surface, this charge and this charge. So this charge plus this charge, that is plus q plus minus q, that is 0. So phi is equal to 0. ठीक है, अभी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में जाएंगे. क्वेश्चन इज a hollow insulated conducting sphere is given a positive charge of 10 microcoulomb. What will be the electric field at the center of the sphere if its radius is 2 meter? Option A, B, C, D given, and here the option B is correct. Now, detailed explanation. This is a hollow insulated conducting sphere. So, charge is uniformly distributed on the surface of the sphere. ठीक है? And question is asking what is the electric field at the center. So first we'll take one inside point. Say this is the inside point. Taking the distance of this inside point as a radius and O as the center, we'll draw a Gaussian sphere. ठीक है? So according to Gauss theorem, closed surface integration of E vector dot ds vector is equal to 1 by epsilon 0 times of total charge enclosed by the surface. Here see, this Gaussian surface is not enclosing any charge because charge is lying outside the Gaussian surface, and inside the Gaussian surface there is no charge. Therefore, the total charge enclosed is 0. So, closed surface integration of E ds cos theta is equal to 1 by epsilon 0 times of 0, that is 0. So, electric field at the center will be inside the sphere is 0. That means at center also electric field is 0. ठीक है? Now next question देखेंगे. Question is EFI, that means electric field intensity. EFI means electric field intensity near an infinite plane sheet of charge is option A, B, C, D given. So out of this 4 option, D is correct. That is independent of distance of the point. Now we'll see detailed explanation. For infinite plane sheet of charge, when from a point which is outside the sheet, see here, this is the infinite plane sheet of charge. Positive charge is given, and this point is near the sheet. So we know the relation for infinite sheet of charge which is uniformly charged, E is equal to sigma by 2 epsilon 0. Here, electric field intensity is independent of the distance of the observation point from the sheet. Therefore, it is independent of the distance of the point. ठीक है? Now, next question. Electric field intensity due to a non-conducting sheet of charge. Due to non-conducting sheet of charge is option A, B, C, D given. Here option B is correct, that is sigma by 2 epsilon 0. Because अभी हम लोग देखेंगे डिटेल एक्सप्लेनेशन. For infinite plane sheet of charge, electric field intensity at a point is equal to sigma by 2 epsilon 0. ठीक है? अभी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में जाएंगे. क्वेश्चन इज इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी एट एन आउटसाइड पॉइंट ऑफ ए थिन स्फेरिकल सेल एट ए डिस्टेंस r फ्रॉम द सेंटर इज ऑप्शन A, B, C, D given. So answer A is correct. Now we'll go detailed explanation. Here electric field intensity at an outside point. That means we'll select a point which is outside the spherical cell. See here, this is the given spherical cell. So charge is uniformly distributed on the surface of the spherical cell. This R is the radius of the spherical cell. Now we'll select a point outside the spherical cell. This is the outside point. So taking this distance as radius and O as the center, we will draw this is the Gaussian surface. So according to Gauss theorem, closed surface integration of E vector dot ds is equal to 1 by epsilon 0 times of total charge enclosed by the surface. Here see, the charge is lying inside the Gaussian surface. So total charge enclosed by the surface is Q. And the direction of E vector and ds vector are in same direction. Therefore, angle theta is equal to 0. So E vector dot ds vector is equal to E ds cos theta. That is theta is 0. So cos 0 is 1. Therefore, E closed surface integration of ds is equal to Q by epsilon 0. And the closed surface integration of ds, that is surface area of the sphere, that is 4 pi r square. So E into 4 pi r square is equal to Q by epsilon 0. So after simplification, we get E is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon 0 r square. ठीक है. अभी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी ड्यू टू ए थिन स्पेरिकल सेल एट इनसाइड पॉइंट. So if we select any point inside a sphere and we draw a Gaussian surface, then this closed surface integration of E vector dot ds vector is equal to 1 by epsilon 0 times of total charge enclosed. Here the Gaussian surface is drawn inside the sphere and this sphere is not enclosing any charge. Therefore total charge enclosed is 0. So electric field is equal to 0 inside the thin spherical cell. ठीक है. अभी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन जाएंगे. That question is, electric field intensity due to an infinitely long straight conductor is. For infinitely long straight conductor, option given A, B, C, D, and this option C is correct. Because for infinitely long straight conductor, electric field at a point near the conductor is E is equal to lambda by 2 pi epsilon 0 r. ठीक है. Okay. Now next question is, electric field intensity due to an infinitely plane sheet of charge at a point outside is. Option given A, B, C, D. Here option A is correct. Now detailed explanation. Here it is asking electric field intensity due to an infinitely plane sheet of charge at a point outside. That means the observation point, inside point, outside point comes when two infinitely plane sheet of charge are parallel to each other. ठीक है. So suppose this is one plane sheet of charge, this is another plane sheet of charge, and say both are given positive charge. This one is given positive charge, this one is also given positive charge. At that time, when we select a outside point, suppose this point is outside, think only this sheet is present, this is not present. At that time, here electric field intensity is away from the sheet of charge. So due to first sheet, say electric field intensity is E1. So E1 is equal to sigma 1 by 2 epsilon 0. Now think only sheet 2 is present, sheet 1 is not present. And this is positively charged. So due to this positive charge sheet, this electric field is also directed away from the sheet in this direction. So due to this sheet 2, E2 is equal to sigma 2 by 2 epsilon 0. ठीक है. But here both sheets are charged with equal and opposite. So this is plus sigma, then this will be minus sigma. Here positive charge given, that means it is negative charge. So putting sigma 1 is equal to sigma and sigma 2 is equal to minus sigma, then we will get net electric field at outside is equal to E1 plus E2. So E1 is sigma by 2 epsilon 0. E2 is sigma by 2 epsilon 0. But it is negative. So sigma by 2 epsilon 0 minus sigma by 2 epsilon 0, that is 0. So option A is correct. ठीक है. Next question is electric field intensity due to infinitely plane sheet of charge at inside point. Here now question is at inside point. And for this inside point, again two infinite plane sheet of charge and it should be parallel to each other. ठीक है. So we'll consider now first both sheet are given positive charge. Say first one is positive charge and second one is also positive charge. So surface charge density for first sheet is sigma 1. Surface charge density for second sheet is sigma 2. Therefore, now for inside point, say this is the inside point. This is the inside point. So this is positively charged sheet. So this electric field is directed away from the sheet. Away from the sheet. And this is sigma by 2 epsilon 0. And this is first sheet. So sigma 1 by 2 epsilon 0. Similarly, if this second sheet is also positively charged, then electric field is directed away from the sheet, that is in this direction. Okay, and this is positive charge given. So surface charge density is sigma 2, then E2 is equal to sigma 2 by 2 epsilon 0. Now both are equal and opposite charge is given, then put sigma 1 is equal to sigma and sigma 2 is equal to minus sigma. So the resultant electric field is here. See, due to this sheet, it is directed in this direction, that is along the direction of positive x-axis. And due to this sheet, this is directed along the negative x-axis. So resultant electric field is E1 minus E2, because E1 is taken as positive and E2 is taken as negative, because E1 is acting along positive x-axis, E2 is acting along negative x-axis. So resultant electric field is E1 minus E2, that is putting now this value sigma by 2 epsilon 0 minus of minus sigma by 2 epsilon 0, so minus minus plus. So after solving this, we will get sigma by epsilon 0. Now electric field intensity, next question is electric field intensity due to a non-conducting plate at an outside point is. It is asked for non-conducting plate. Non-conducting plate. See, this is the non-conducting plate. So we are interested to calculate electric field outside the point, that is near the point, and that is for non-conducting plate, infinitely plane sheet of charge E is equal to sigma by 2 epsilon 0. So option D is correct. Now next question is electric field intensity due to a conducting plate at outside point is. Option A, B, C, D given, and here option A is correct. Now we go detailed explanation. See here, this question is asking for conducting plate and outside. When charge is given to a conducting plate, then it is uniformly distributed on the surface of the plate, and this charge is uniformly distributed both sides of the plate. Every plate has two surfaces. This is suppose first surface, then opposite to this surface is second surface. So if this surface is positively charged, then this surface will also positively charged, because charge is uniformly distributed on the surface of the sheet. So if we take here outside point, we select this point as an observation point, then electric field intensity due to this first surface is sigma by 2 epsilon 0. Similarly, electric field intensity due to second surface is sigma by 2 epsilon 0, and both are acting along same direction because this plate is positively charged. From positively charged plate, electric field is acting away to the plate. So the resultant electric field is E1 plus E2, and E1 is sigma by 2 epsilon 0, E2 is sigma by 2 epsilon 0. So after solving we'll get sigma by epsilon 0. ठीक है, मेरा वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगा तो लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, मेरा चैनल सौरभ क्लासेस को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग।